Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Smiling Shred 4, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII-2 on the way to Final Fantasy XV later this year. Last time, we head over to Augusta Tower 200 and 300 AF, navigate the maze, create ourselves some awesome new monsters, and we defeat the Proto-Falsi Atom, in stopping the entire contradiction to the entire timeline that happened in this area. And today, we're heading to our new future, Academia 4XX, the alternate world where there are no Falsi, no C, nothing, just a peaceful technological world, just like you see in a video game or any other kind of cartoon of the future. Before we go into that, as always, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and down below, and a comment in the description. And as always, if you want to see more Final Fantasy XIII-2 in the future, and if you've not done so already, make sure you have subscribed to the channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to Academia!
Serah and Noel have changed the future. The Proto-Falsi that threatened Academia is no more, and in the sky floats the 13th Ark. The people have built a society with their own hands, using technology of their own devising. However, the day when Cocoon is prophesied to fall is drawing closer. The Academy has put into motion an ambitious project to avert the catastrophe.
Then let us hope that we can solve that issue, so that Vanille and Fang don't die. Oh, and so we don't die as well. Because what's the point of a game where everyone dies? There is none. There's literally no reason to play a game where everyone dies. But yeah, Day of Reckoning is coming up. We're getting close to the end of our timeline, our official timeline. And I'm kind of scared, because I don't want to see these guys die. I don't want to see any of them die. I want them to live for as long as they can. And I was about to make a snarky remark, but it finally went through. Okay, it's a little sunnier than usual, I'd like to add already. No dark and ominousity.
Yeah. We did it. We actually did it.
I think you must be happy now.
This is what you learned to see, wasn't it? Welcome to the future, you say?
Oh no, did we not use the future at all? There's no way they're real. There's no way. There's 400 years
after. Is that a polite
after.
way to greet old friends? I mean, we haven't seen each other in what? How many years?
It's been all of 390 years. I guess you guys have been busy, huh?
So they're still alive then.
Please come by my headquarters when you get a chance. You're guests of the Academy. Alyssa?
Later!
Hold on a second. Just hold on a second. Hope and Alyssa are still alive in this timeline.
Where do we find the Academy head office?
It's probably the most impressive looking building. What about that one?
Seems like a good start. But yeah, how are they alive in this timeline?
After all said and done, you handled the Proto-Falsi pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
Yeah, that's all great and all, but how are they alive? Okay, I know this is Final Fantasy, but still, if this is 400 years, almost 400 years in our timeline, then they should not exist right now. Am I the only one who's confused about this? I don't even know. You guys can let me know on the comments below. But anyway, time to step on the blue lids moving floor. Whee! And then wait for it. And oh, something blocked us. Okay, jump! Whee! Nothing too exciting about that one. But it does bring back good memories. I mean, seriously, who hasn't road on those moving platforms in the airports, and then just run, jump off it, and just get sent flying. I think that would have been awesome to add in this game. And that's personally one of my favorite times of being a child. You can get away with that kind of stuff.
So much energy.
Well,
Where are the toys?
I don't know where the toys are. Where are the shops? Where are the shops? What kind of future has no money? If there are no shops, then there must be no money. Talk to Hope? Okay.
Was in the area.
You know I gotta do it. You know I've gotta do it. I'm risking our attention, but go Moogle!
what
Nope.
is it?
Mog!
What the? A Moogle.
Did I just throw him overhead? Where'd he go?
That's my
Okay.
Mog. Over here.
I don't even know what just happened. Okay.
Come on, Mog.
I meant to go for this. Please give me my item. Give me my pretty. Hey, a seal!
That's my Mog.
Yeah, that's our Mog. Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees this. I can't be the only one who sees this. There's a few here. Mog? Mind doing your thing? Now this guy looks extremely familiar.
Greetings,
Who are you?
young man and young lady. How would you like to test your knowledge with Captain Cryptic's confounding quiz?
Captain Encrypted's confounding quiz?
Amador?
You know him?
Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served in his unit. I've met him lots of times.
So that's why
I
it looks
am
so
Captain
familiar.
Cryptic, quiz giver extraordinaire. So, little lady, how about that quiz?
That's weird, he doesn't remember me.
Serah, the Amador that you used to know lived hundreds of years ago, which means... Hey, Captain, you're not human, are you?
Correct. Captain Cryptic is a quiz-centric duplicate. Let's get started then.
The Parthenos is the vine commonly seen in the sunless. What unique characteristics do these vines have? What? The Parthenon sunlescus. I did not know this. Commonly seen in the sunless. Their flowers are rainbow colored, their fruit shine, they grow on land. Don't they all? They envelop entire tree branches, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Alright. I think it's B, maybe? I don't know. I'm wrong.
Mommy not helping with your homework?
Dude, how am I supposed to know this? Captain Cryptic's confounding quiz. Captain Cryptic appears in the unexpected places only to frazzle others with his confounding quiz. Try yourself and see if you can solve the confusing conundrums. Who knows, you might win a special reward. Captain Cryptic is always somewhere in academia in the year 4XXAF, but finding him is half the trouble. Eavesdrop on the citizens on the city for clues on his current whereabouts.
And we're still on the easy questions. Oh boy.
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the man you
What
know.
the heck?
Are they really that similar?
Like twins. How did this happen?
I don't know. Explain to me how someone's supposed to know about vines in the sunlit. Didn't you even explain that in the first game? How are you supposed to... You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm not complaining. Let's just go talk to Hope. Before I just ramble on over and over my own questions. I know it makes no sense, but I'm trying not to English here. I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. Anyway, Hope, what do you have for us?
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon.
As we know,
But then
yes.
one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-Fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts!
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project, and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Serah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-Fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place.
We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-Fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Eden, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon.
We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny,
Don't mention
you lose
it.
your temper and the whole future changes.
Well, there you go then. We now know how the future has changed. Serah getting, or rather losing, her temper saved the world. I'll let that one sit with you while I talk to Alyssa here.
So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
Extremely.
Heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours, it can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Serah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have, but sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa,
Please, Serah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that, but I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms.
So she's apologizing to us for how she acted before. What do you say, guys? Think we can forgive her? I'm honestly not sure, but we're gonna talk to her anyway and see if we can. I bet we can.
The
I
Academy
got
has made
faith.
progress on its investigation into the 13th Arc. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster, known as the Graviton Core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new Cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
that is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news.
Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th Arc, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find.
Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on Graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front desk.
Graviton cores. Collect all the graviton cores required to levitate the new Cocoon. The scientists at the Academy need you to bring 5 different graviton cores. Try asking at the front desk of Academy headquarters for information on where to begin your search. Once you have the cores, return to Academy headquarters and deliver them to Alyssa. So you basically are giving us our next side quest. And as you can tell by the color of all this, yeah, we are not getting ourselves out of this that easily. We actually gotta find all of these. So let's talk to Alyssa first, before we get ourselves any further into
Did I
this.
tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
A battle to the end against Caius.
How wonderful.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you've found the crystal, I can build you a prototype.
Okay. So we're given a bit of a side quest then. To find a chaos crystal. I'll look deep into that after this.
Technology to raise the new cocoon into the sky is already there. As soon as we have all the graviton cores, we'll have the power source we need.
Anything else?
Thanks again. What would we do without you?
You'd probably be stuck in quite the jam. Okay, I think we said everything we need to, but... yeah. For a second I thought something just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know why. But yeah, looks like we got to find ourselves a chaos crystal. Hope?
Alyssa and I decided to come to the future to observe the 13th Arc, a structure that appears in the sky of this time period.
That thing that's floating above us now?
Yes. In the end, we abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an entirely new shell. Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such a creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan.
Sure is. And that's why you're here, to find out what keeps the Ark afloat.
Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves.
Alright then. So it doesn't give us any information about this chaos crystal, but I can do some research and get back to you guys. But yeah, now we have our mission. Find 5 graviton cores, and what they don't explain is there are 7 in total. So you have 5 choices of graviton cores that you can find. And only 2 of them are required for extra stuff. So we can get into that in a bit. Let's go talk to the front desk here and get some more information.
Alyssa told me all about you. You're helping us find the graviton cores, isn't that right? And perfect timing. I just got an update with the latest info.
This ore, is it really that valuable?
Oh yes. The Academy have sent survey teams all over the place. They've searched everywhere, but they haven't found a shard of the stuff. But according to this latest data, our scientists use resonance imaging to identify a possible deposit. So we do have a defined location where a team can start looking. But it's just...
It's just what?
well, it's kind of in a different time.
Go figure.
Sounds like a job for us, all right. Here, show me that data.
Graviton Core, report Alpha. Graviton Core readings have been detected somewhere in the area of New Bodom on Grand Pulse. Resonance imaging puts the date at 3 AF. No cores exist of cores in this area, or this era, so we believe space-time anomalies must have kept the object hidden from contemporary detection. You have designated the target Graviton Core Alpha, travel to the timeline, and bring it back. Graviton Core has been detected in the Brushshaw Ruins, and it's basically going to tell you each one of these. And if you look at the picture closely, those are the areas that you can find them, although it might be a little difficult. Alright, so we got one in the village of Ereba 200 AF. There's one in Academia 400 AF. There's a new one in the Ashes Mountains 100 AF, which will be the one we're going for, and we're going to be going to an alternate timeline for this. So, I'll show you guys that in the next episode. There's also 2 more in the Village of Erebus 400 AF, but that is a little harder to get to. And then there's one in the Sunlit Waterscape in the interior of Cocoon. Again, a little harder to get to, so we'll do that for after game. And now we've got all our information.
We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore.
They need a way to lift the new cocoon into the sky, and we can help them do it. Maybe that's why we've been brought here.
Maybe so. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna leave these graviton cores for the next episode. Here's just a tutorial on what we're going up for next. And then next time, I'm going to be showing you how to get to each of the 5 graviton cores that are needed for this specific progress in the game. Pretty straightforward. It'll be in a similar format to the after game Seastone mission, so don't worry too much about it. Well, with that said and done, guys, we'll conclude the episode here, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, this is Smiling Dread 4 signing out. Have a great rest of your day, and take care, my friends.